Hi, it's Miss Pat here, and we're in the month of April, which is the month that we have been for the last 50 years celebrating Earth Day. And I also have the Earth right here, and as you can see the blue parts on the Earth, which is the water, and that's the ocean, and the other parts are the land. Okay, so it's oceans and seas and rivers, I should say. So it's not just the oceans, it's bodies of water. So Earth Day, we're talking about how we can protect our water and our land, which is really important. And we really try to reuse things, repurpose, recycle. Those are all important words that we use nowadays, so we can all be responsible for our environment in where we live today. So what I did actually was I was storing some stuff in my house, which I don't know why I was storing it, but I think there's always something that we can do. So I have a difficult time throwing things away. So just like we get cylinders from toilet tissue or paper towels or from gift wrap, you can just have a rhythm instrument with just 2 pieces of cardboard tubing. You can create abstract art, which I think is really groovy. So I just cut circle rings from a tube. I glued them on here. I used a dabber, or you can use glitter or whatever you want, and then I dabbed on my paper, and now I have abstract art. Another thing we can do is, again, I just used a roll, toilet roll, paper towel roll, and I used duct tape, and you can get all different kinds of decorative pieces. And I put a plain construction paper right at the bottom, and then I glued it, because we don't want our things that we want to shake up getting sticky. And again, like I say, we reuse. And look at this. All these colorful buttons, blue, red, silver, and some are tiny and some are big. And I'm going to just take a handful and I put them in there. And I'm not going to put the top on now. I'm going to just use my hand. And as you can see, you just got yourself a rhythm instrument also. So that's another thing out of something we have in our house almost every other day. So, and if you don't use this, I would then put this on my recycle pile. We also have newspaper. Not many people get newspaper anymore, but it is still something that can be used for many purposes also. If you're working on a project, you can lay it over your table area to protect the surface. Sometimes it's even fun just to rip the paper, and it's a good exercise too. We can rip it. We can crumble the paper also, which is another good exercise just to do for our hands. And you can throw it. So ripping, crumbling, and then we can even create. I folded up my newspaper, and I was thinking of when I was a young girl, we used to make hats. And this is just from a newspaper by being folded. Another fun thing is you can make paper airplanes. This is mine, and somebody else with much more skill made this one, as you can see. But these will fly away just like that. And they are fun to have on a rainy day. Again, we eat a lot of beans, different kinds of beans, because they have a lot of protein in them. But I'll keep the can. So you can just rip off your label here, which is a little difficult, but you rip that off, and I just put some ribbon around it and some pipe cleaners, and I have a pencil holder. Or you could even use it as a vase. You can use things that are soft or rough, bright colors, soft colors, all different kinds of things you could use. You can use yarn, you could use beads, seeds, anything you have in your house. And last, we live in the country, so we have all this stuff in here. And this we'll throw outside in our compost pile. But it's the peels from an orange, lemons, and limes. There's always fruit in our house. We even have our tea bags in there. And we still have to put our coffee grounds in from today. And all these things will go outside, so we're not throwing them in the garbage. So it's very important that we take this outside, and then we can move it around in the ground and we'll get some nice rich soil from it. And that's what we use to plant our flowers and to start our plants. And if you get things left over, don't forget, there's always recycling. Boxes, rolls, cans, you name it. Don't put it in your garbage. Recycle. So remember, before you throw away, think, what can I do with it? Glad to have you with me again. Take care. It's Miss Pat. Bye.